What's up, guys? Iceman here. So, in this video, we're going to talk about the next two classes that could potentially come to Diablo 4. We know that they're going to introduce two more classes before release. So far, they have the Druid, they have the Baba, and they have the Sorceress. And you can choose what gender you want your character to be, and you can customize their looks. I think you can even pay for added customization in terms of their appearance. So yeah, I mean, Daddy thinks that's a great idea, right? Like, Diablo 2, you're kind of stuck with just the basic character type. You can't make any changes to their appearance. I don't think I care much for the idea of transmogs, of changing your gear's appearance, but hopefully they don't do that. That's just my opinion, but I like it when you can know what people are wearing by seeing their items. And you know the godly ones because they really stick out. Oh, but who knows? That's probably asking for too much, right? They'll probably do that. But yeah, I hope they don't do transmogs and items. And let me know if you guys agree with me on that. But here we go with the Diablo 2 original characters. This, of course, is the expansion. So the Assassin and the Druid were both added. But upon release, you had the Amazon, the Necromancer, the Baba, the Paladin, and the Sorceress. And they all had their purpose. You know what I mean? They all had their special attributes. The powers and build types and stuff are quite evenly distributed, it seems, in the later game now. But I play Path of Diablo. This is the totest way to play. So download the Path of Diablo mod. It's a good way to go. But the Amazon is a character that I hope they make something similar to. Of course, the three characters that are on right now are the ones that have already been announced or used in the past. The Barbarian, Sorceress, and Druid are all in original Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 expansion. So I'm wondering if they're going to add new characters, if they're going to create two brand new characters, brand new classes, or are they going to remake an old class again? So let me know what you guys want and what you think about that. I wouldn't mind a combination of the two. Say they bring back one more character and they make a new one. And the new character, they could maybe mix some attributes of old characters that we liked and combine them into one. Some folks say it'd be easy to combine the Amazon and the Assassin and make a character that can do sneaky claw attacks and shit like that, but in addition is good with bows and javelins, so you can kind of decide your build type from there. I suppose I'd be okay with that. But as you guys know, I play a lot of the Amazon, so that's probably my favorite character in Diablo 2. It's my most played character. So I hope they make something similar to her. What I especially hope for is a character just like the Amazon, if they call her the Amazon, fine by me, that has some of the same skills in Diablo 2, and then expanded on. One skill in particular that I really missed in Diablo 3. I mean, Diablo 3 is such a shitty game. But nonetheless, I was excited for a minute. You know, I wanted to like it like a lot of us did, I think. So when they announced Frozen Orb for the Wizard, I was like, okay, I'm going to play it a little bit. But of course, the game sucks, so it didn't last long in the appeal. But in the same way, I hope, as I did before Diablo 3 came out, that they bring a character just like the Amazon back, and they have skills like Lightning Fury. Maybe Lightning Fury that you can modify with talents, where it does slightly different things to enhance its effects and its damage and all that. But I think that would be told. But let me know what you guys think about that. I really want them to bring back the Amazon character. A lot of folks like the Necromancer. Maybe they'll save that just like they did in Diablo 3 for an expansion. I don't know. But yeah, it seems likely. I wonder what they're going to come up with next. They got to have a range class, right? Because the Druid and the Barbarian are already in game, and they're kind of melee, primarily. Of course, the Druid can go elemental, so it's a combination of the two, just like the Druid in Diablo 2. But let me know what you guys want. You know, some folks want the Paladin to be brought back. It's a strong melee character with some holy skills and shit, auras and all that, so can kind of enhance the abilities of his party and their protection, defense, offense, and all that. Some folks want a toadish summon character. Yeah, but Daddy wants a nice archer, javelin build. And I hope that they have her the same combination like the Amazon, where she can go bow or she can do throwing javelins. Another thing that the Demon Hunter didn't have in Diablo 3 was throwing abilities when it comes to javelins. She was able to throw knives and shit and little stars, but there wasn't a javelin build, so she missed out on that like Spartan-like character. So I'm hoping that's what they do. But I mean, let me know what you guys want to see in Diablo 4 in terms of its new characters, all right? And here's another thing that's really important, methinks. First off, I'm just going to play some with this character who is missing her armor, all right? So don't judge her too fucking hard, man. Don't be a dick. But nonetheless, yeah, I gave her armor to my assassin.
Follow me.
But again, if you want to judge it, if you want to talk shit, do in the comments below. But yeah, and for whatever else you have in your mind, But another thing that's really important for Diablo 4, I think, and some folks, upon hearing this, might not be in full agreement with me, but hear me out on this, all right, dog? Runes and rune words. Of course, runes are already in Diablo 4, but not to the effect that they are in Diablo 2. There's not like those godly rune word items you can make. I hope that runes are some of the furthest endgame shit that you're out there looking for. In addition to that, the mystic items are a great idea. For those of you who don't know, the mystics items are like finding a unique item in Diablo 2, right? Only you identify it, and it's going to be a mystic. I think you know it's a mystic when it falls. Like maybe its coloration of its title is in purple or something. And instead of just carrying on its original legendary prefixes and suffixes, it has like an additional 3 or 4, I can't remember which, mods from other random legendary or unique items. So this is Leviathan right here. Its unique trait has a few unique traits. It's indestructible. You don't get that on rares or magics. It's a unique trait. You get a ton of strength. That's something else you wouldn't see on Body Honor. But primarily it's known for its damage reduction, right? That's a unique item trait. You don't see that on rares or magic items. And this one goes up to 20, or I think it goes up to 25. I think it ranges 15 to 25. And this is a 19 roll. So a mystic item, say that I just found Leviathan, but it was mystic. Or wait, it's mythic? Yeah, it's mythic. It's going to be able to roll the damage reduction mod as it always does, but in addition to that, it might roll another unique mod. Like Kira's Guardian has cannot be frozen. That's another trait that's specific to set and unique items. You don't see that on magic or rares. So it could roll that from Kira's Guardian. It'll have cannot be frozen on it. It'll also have damage, like this shit. You don't see that on body armor, the 15 to 25 damage that you get from War Traveler. So it'll have the damage mod as well. And it'll have a random mod from like Razortail, Piercing Attack. It'll have that as well. It's so freaking godly, man. And what's even better is that you can only have one mythic item on your character at a time. So you're still going to have meaning in all the other uniques and shit that you find. But the mythic is going to be a toadish item. And that's a great idea. Because we're going to be looking for these mythic items. You know what I mean? And then once you find a better mythic item, you can replace one of your regular uniques with that. And swap this Leviathan out with a regular Leviathan or whatever, if you like that type. And you can just kind of work with your gear in that way. But another thing that's really important, I think, are runes. Because I get on Diablo 2 often, and they talk about endgame, right, for Diablo 4. And how they're reconsidering the whole bottomless pit thing with paragons and shit, how that's supposed to keep us going. Because it doesn't keep me going. When you just run the bottomless pit for paragon levels, and just try to get a little bit more damage, a little bit more defense as you progress every day. And I don't like that. What I like is the hunt and gather aspect of Diablo 2, where you can go around looking for a rune. And here's the thing. Runes are beneficial to all characters. You can find a freaking burr rune, and you could use it on 15 or 20 different character builds, and it transcends characters. So I can play with my Amazon, and I can be like, I'm just going to go kill shit, and maybe I'll find some runes. So I'm going to spend my time doing that, and that's the incentive for me to play. Because whatever I find here, it's not just going to be specific shit for my Amazon, and it's not just going to be like a Paragon level where I just make her a little bit more powerful every level. But rather than that, I could find anything. I could find a rune that will be beneficial to any of my characters. And I could just collect them, man. You know what I mean? Like little pieces of monies, like little shiny things. I could collect them. You could have a little collection of runes, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm getting richer and richer as I play, and I can play my Barbarian for a little bit and run the Trav, the Council. I could play my Boson and run the Chaos Sanctuary. I could play my Sorceress and just run bosses for a while. And yeah, I might find some godly gear for them individual as characters, but in addition to that, I could find a nice godly rune that I could do whatever I want with, and I'll just save it as money. So I'll just stuff it away, like how a squirrel stuffs his little nut into the ground for next season. You know what I mean? Or where he needs a little something something in his tummy for winter. So that's the fun part about it, man, is you can jump on, and even though you might not progress at all, well, at the least you're gaining a little bit of experience, and that's enough, I think. That's another big thing that I think they should do, is they should have a cap for your level without all that Paragon shit, but make the cap nearly impossible to attain, just like it is in Diablo 2. I've never had a character get to 99. I've never even had a character get to 95. But still, with this character, like she's 91 right now, I still, you know, enjoy a little bit of that. I can play her, and even if I don't find a rune, she's still getting a little bit closer. And there's also a punishment available as well. There's consequences, so you got to be careful. You got to not die, because you're going to lose some of that experience. You worked hard to get that shit, man. You know, I haven't leveled in a long time. So you don't want to die. You want to be careful. So it creates that element of caution and fear. You know what I mean? It's all there, man. So let me know if you guys agree with me on all these points in the comments below. And share this video, because it is said that the Blizzard developers are listening, man. And I've seen them respond to folks. They made a response video already where they already heard us bitch about how they gotta have the base items, white items, ethereal items, rares, and magic items, which aren't desirable at all in Diablo 3. They're completely useless. All they are little crafting materials, which you turn them into. But they actually have meaning in Diablo 2, and we bitched about that a lot, and apparently they heard. Because they responded. They said, we hear you about this. We want to add purpose to these rare and magic items, and things like that. So I'm thinking they're going to take it more toward how it was in Diablo 2. Hopefully as it is in Diablo 2, only they expand on that shit too some, if they can. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys are with me on this. What characters do you want to see in Diablo 4 added? There's 2 more that are going to be added for its release. Let me know what those character types are going to be. Do you want them to be returning characters? Or do you want them to be brand new characters? Or ones that are like characters mixed together for one build? Let me know in the comments on that. And are you with me on the rune hunt thing and how they're important? Where it transcends your character that you're going to use it for, because you can use it on anything. You can collect them. Now, let me know if you guys are with me on that shit. Alright, and that last thing that I blabbled about, shit, what was that? Oh yeah, the level cap. The level cap 99, but how it's nearly impossible to get. I want Diablo 4 to come out, and I don't want to ever get to 99. But I want there to be a max level, like 99. That would be toad. And I don't want to ever get there, though, just like in Diablo 2. I want it to be so damn impossible that I'm just going to want to make a new character and try other shit before ever getting there. You know what I mean? But I want the really hardcore players who play the same character like for years to be able to get there, you know? To 99, just like they can in D2. Maybe make it just as hard as it is in D2 to get to 99, or even a little harder for that matter. I don't give a shit. But don't make it any easier. That's my opinion, dog. Yeah. So let me know in the comments below. You guys are with me on this. Ooh, little charm. And look at how well my Amazon is doing without... Oh, I do have body armor. She just picked up some random thing on the ground. So, no body armor. See, this character's godly. And she can still run this shit. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to stop the video because I don't want to take up too much more time. Holy shit. Look at this. She can just weigh shit. Yeah, normally she has Fortitude on. I think that's all I gave away. I gave it to my assassin. Look at this. Fortitude gives 300% enhanced damage. So her multi-shot is like, it's around 5,000, I think, with Fortitude. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll kill Satan real quick, alright? So stay tuned. And again, thank you to my patrons for supporting the Iceman. I gained 2 new patrons just in the past, like, 7 days. So thank you guys for that. Really appreciate your support. Ooh, that's not bad. Although it's too bad for this character. Yeah, not good enough for this character for sure. Because I could have 3 times 3 max damage small charms and have more damage than that. So I'll just keep that down. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, thank you to my patrons for supporting me. If you guys want to support me, click the link in the description below. I'll be making videos on Diablo 2, of course, and other Diablo games, a little bit of World of Warcraft here and there. But I really haven't been playing that shit lately. But yeah, click the link in the description below. And follow me on Facebook. Ooh, look at this. Arrows. Alright, we're going to see what these hogs are. I got to show you my arrows. Her arrows are so godly. And off non-ladder, I have ones that are very close. So I think when I go off season now, when this ladder ends, I'm going to slam one of these arrows. Probably the worst one. I'll slam it. And if it's better, then I'll slam the other one that I have. Not very good. Yeah, those suck. So here's her arrows. A lot of damage, 20 deadly strike, all resist. Too scared to slam them. I gotta show you her ring. Her ring's even more godly. Okay, so in Diablo, I just cast Immolation Arrow on him. Alright. Ooh, Tira. See another point that I was making, how these magic items have meaning. You could find a freaking toadish magic Tira with stuff that you can't get on a unique or a rare even. But yeah, this one's not the case. Alright, like the video, follow me on Patreon and Facebook, links in the description below. Comment below your thoughts on the matter of what I blabbled about here. And I'll catch you guys soon. Oh yeah, I have this ring as well. Check that out. Dual Leech, 30 light res, and again, another example how the itemization is in Diablo 2, where you can still endgame be using a godly rare ring that you can get better than with a unique. So it's very unique than to your character. These are so custom. Look at all those traits, man. The dual leech and their high leech, 54 mana, which really comes in handy, and 30 light res. It's toad. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace be with you.